Alright, the final example that we're going to do is we're going to write an equation of a line that's perpendicular to the line 3x plus 2y minus 4 equals 0 and pass it through the point negative 6, 10. Again, you have to recognize here perpendicular. It means they intersect to form 4 right angles. In order for this to be true, the lines must have slopes that are opposite reciprocal. So when we take a look at this equation here, 3x plus 2y minus 4 equals 0. We don't know the slope because it's not in slope-intercept form, so that's the first thing that we have to do. We have to find the slope. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 3x plus 2y minus 4 equals 0, and we're going to isolate y. So we're going to add 4. So 3x plus 2y equals 4. We're going to subtract 3x. Now again, we're going to put it in mx plus b form, so we're going to leave this x term first, so it's negative. The 4 is positive, so it's plus, and then we're going to divide through by 2. So we have the equation of the line in slope-intercept form of negative 3 halves x plus 2. Now we can identify the slope of their line. It's a negative 3 halves. Now ours must be the opposite reciprocal because it's perpendicular. The opposite reciprocal of negative 3 halves, opposite means change the sign, so it's positive. Reciprocal means to flip. So the opposite reciprocal is 2/3. Now we still have to find the y-intercept. So we're going to use the equation y equals mx plus b. We're going to plug in our xy ordered pair. We have 10 equals the slope, which is 2/3, times the x-coordinate, which is a negative 6, plus b. We have 10 equals 2/3 of a negative 6 is a negative 4. Giving us a y-intercept of 14. Okay, so that means that our equation is y equals 2/3 x plus 14. When we graph that, it's kind of tough to see. I didn't want to do that. I'm going to reset my view on my graph. And I'm going to slide over here so I can see it a little bit better. I'm also going to graph the point negative 6, 10. Okay, it passes to the point. Now we need to make sure it's perpendicular to 3x plus 2y minus 4 equals 0. And in fact it is. They almost both pass through that same point. But again, just to make sure we solve correctly, which at this point we know that we have, we'll just graph y equals a negative 3 halves x. I'll put that negative a little bit lower. Plus 2, and it should go right over the green line, and it does. And that's how you're going to solve the next two examples.